Good morning, friends. Welcome back. Another exciting day in Empires and Puzzles brings us a brand new portal, or in this particular case, two brand new portals. So there are going to be a ton of reviews to do today. I am going to hop right into it. I always do these one at a time, and although there are six, I am still going to one at a time. So hang tight and take a look for all those. Let's go ahead and get started up here at the top with this new beach owl, I guess. Bubo or Bubo? Yeah, Bubo. Okay. So we're going to have a cleric class here, which is kind of fun. We do like cleric protections. I think they're pretty good. We'll go ahead and take a look at what we have for our family bonus. It is a bonus for 1, 2, or 3 heroes, and they get negative 20, negative 40, negative 60% damage received from damage over time and status effects. That's pretty cool, especially if you start stacking up a few of these together to reduce all the status effect damage by quite a bit. And we also get damage over time on special. When this character casts their special skill, all enemies will receive 444 water damage over 2 turns. Obviously, that's not the strongest stat out there, but it is pretty cool that it just automatically casts. And you are looking at probably about 222. I'm going to assume that's going to be adjusted a bit, so maybe it's closer to like 250, 260. I just woke up. I apologize. I have 6 of these. I'm trying to get started right away. I'm not even sure I'll be awake for this first one. Okay, so next up we have Empowered Resist Water. This character is immune to status ailments that deal water damage and gains 450 boosted health and 5% mana each time they resist. So we've seen this with empowered fire resist from the Untold 2 family costumes. Very similar concept here, but for water. Now, there are far less water effects, but it is worth noting that they have immunity and they will gain that boosted health and mana if you attempt to use water effects on them. Okay, so Aether Power here, we get boosted regen. So this is at the start of the battle for the first 6 turns. They're going to gain 300 boosted health over those 6 turns, or 50 boosted health a turn. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'd like that's at least boosted, so if he's at max health, it's going to push his max health even higher. So that's pretty cool there. All right, now down here in the Aether Power department, we get Terry Cloth Shake Off. Oh, okay. All right, so it says it's going to operate at slow speed. It will destroy all fiends from all allies and damage all mega fiends. Okay, that's helpful. There's lots of fiends out there. Today's meta, operating at slow is a little rough, but that's fine. And then it cleanses all status ailments from allies, and then it boosts the health of all allies by 1550. So that's a nice chunk of health. Boosted health can exceed max HP. Growth. All allies get 400 attack and 400 defense. That's quite a bit of growth. Now, let's get into it. What do we like about this guy? What do we not like? Let's talk about it all. First of all, one, he's a healer. That's not good. That's not bad. That's just what he is. He's a cleric operating at slow speed. Slow speed healers can be a little challenging at times, but I do like he's at least trying to protect himself with his mana and all of that under the Mana Shield class abilities. So you got that. We like that he tries to destroy the fiends before he heals. It's always helpful for a healer. Like, it's a little bit less exciting, I think, for a damager, but here there's no reason you don't want your healer to attempt to remove some of these fiends before casting their heal. Like, there's just no reason not to want that. So just realize that's pretty cool. We also like that he's a priority cleanse, right? He cleanses before he heals. Decent amount of boosted health, and he is also doing the growth to all allies. I mean, honestly, it's pretty good. What I would say is this character is awesome in Rush. Like, I understand this is the case with a lot of slow heroes, but just realize that in a Rush format, this healer will be amazing. Everything it's giving you is absolutely impressive for speeding it up. Also, if you have teams that operate in a way that boosts their mana a bit, this guy can take good advantage of that too. So, with that in mind, I have to give this guy a rating. I'm going to go ahead and say he's an 8. Like, he's just a generic 8. I think he would be a lot better if we could get him to function faster, but we can't really. That's where his speed's at. It's slow. That's his biggest downfall, but otherwise, pretty good hero with his setup and healer and all of that. Like, goofy. I mean, he's a goofy looking guy. He's an owl in a towel, right? I know, it rhymed. I couldn't resist. So, there you have it. Well, give this guy a solid 8. I mean, I would level him. I would. If I pulled this guy, I would definitely level him because He's an anti-fiend healer. Like, I'd give him a little support healer with some faster heals, and I would really appreciate all the growth this guy get. Yep, pretty good guy. We'll give him an 8. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next hero.